So, how do you build an ad network? Welcome back at Tech Bros. My name is Lina, and if you're watching this, you've probably seen part 1, when we covered the role of ad network types, the best verticals, and if you haven't, the link is on the right. Now it's time to get your hands dirty. How do you actually build a platform? What software do you need? Who do you hire? And most importantly, where do you find publishers? This is where things get real. First things first, you need an ad server, the base of all operations. You'll need it to serve ads, make deals, set up targeting, and monitor your ad performance. So your best bet will be Epom, of course. You could build your own ad server, but unless you have a few $1,000,000 lying around, we won't recommend it. On the contrary, Epom has 3 major benefits that make the smartest decision for beginner ad network. Benefit number 1 is white labeling. This means you get to set your own logo, domain, and even UI colors. Your clients never see a third-party name, just your own platform. Benefit 2 is the versatility. We are a family of products, so we provide options for both direct and programmatic traffic buying or selling. For direct demand and supply, we provide you with an ad server, and if you aim at programmatic demand, the ad server can function as an SSP. So if you want to buy ad placements programmatically, then we have a white label DSP, where you can set up your own custom SSP endpoints. Benefit 3 is the best part. If your ad network scales and you need multiple ad servers, Epom doesn't charge extra fees. We literally build an ad network for you at no additional cost, and it can be set up in 2 weeks. The choice is obvious, isn't it? Anyway, once you have an ad server in place, your next move is building a team. Now let's talk about the people who run your ad network. Because trust me, this isn't one-person job. You'll need a solid team. The starting line here should consist of media buyer, the person buying ad placements and optimizing bids, a sales manager, the one closing deals with advertisers and publishers, an ad ops specialist, the one making sure ads run without breaking, and a data analyst, the one tracking the right numbers so you don't go broke. And that's not all. We highly recommend hiring a copywriter, creative designer, and a front and back end developers, and a lawyer. A list of the hires in visual form. The cost varies depending on your budget. A scrappy team of freelancers and juniors will cost you about $100,000 per year. A top-tier team will set you back quite a bit more, at least for $100,000 per year. So you need all of those people on day 1? Probably not. But if you want to scale fast, get the right people early. Get publishers and advertisers. Alright, you have the tech, you have the team, now it's time for the hard part. You need publishers to provide ad inventory and advertisers to buy this inventory. How do you convince them to work with you? Let's start with the publishers. You need websites, apps, and platforms willing to run ads through your network. If you already own site or network, great, you're ahead of the game. But you still need more, because publishers need high-quality inventory, affordable pricing, and constant support. If you're a beginner at network, set markups around 10% lower than the competitors. Guarantee fill rates above 90% and provide flexible payment terms. Once you work with them, help your client implement ad tags and SDKs. Provide support and just be customer-centric. It gets more difficult with advertisers. Don't worry though. It all comes down to what you can give them. So offer tiered pricing and bonus impressions for long-term deals, sell premium placement, show them what Epom's retargeting is capable of, offer CPA/CPC if you are confident in the inventory quality. and run A/B testing. At the end of the day, it's all about building trust. Advertisers want performance, publishers want revenue. Your job is to balance both. So step 6, launch and optimize. Boom! You're going live now. And you should track some rate metrics. For publishers, these include fill rates, eCPMs, latency, revenue metrics, and viewability rates, of course. For advertisers, these are standard CTR, conversion rates, engagement, and overall placement performance. These sound kind of obvious, but to make your ad network print money in the long run, analytics is the key. Step 7. Scale and expand. We're finally here. You've built a profitable ad network. What's next? Well, it's not the time to rest on the laurels. The final step is growth. Expand your ad network, onboard more publishers, and diversify the ad formats. Create strong brand awareness by making fun content and visiting industry events. That's where your content team fully starts shining. Because with so many steps and things to do, a successful ad network might seem like a dream on the distant horizon, but it's not like that. If you've got the budget, you can launch an ad network in 2-3 weeks with Epom, and we'll handle the tech so you can focus on the rest. So, are you ready to build your ad network? Drop your question in the comment. And if you want the fastest way to get started, check out Epom Ad Server at epom.com ad server. Like, subscribe, and let's take your ad network to the next level. See you in the next videos!